This might have been during the daytime, but this Toronto park was described by one person as looking more like a nightclub. Thousands of people packed into Trinity Bellwoods Park on Saturday to enjoy the warm and sunny weather, but city officials called the behavior selfish and dangerous, saying being this close to each other could cause a surge in COVID-19 cases. Toronto has made it illegal to be within 2 meters of someone from a different household in public places. This looks like a familiar scene in Hong Kong, but these are the biggest protests to happen since the COVID-19 lockdown started. Tear gas and protesters in black returned to the streets this weekend. Thousands of people were rioting against the planned national security laws in Beijing. People are afraid it would take away more freedoms from the semi-autonomous region. Here's what Eid looked like in 2019, and here's footage from this year. Streets were empty and prayer grounds were silent. The coronavirus outbreak made this year's Eid al-Fitr a solemn and muted celebration around the world. This Islamic festival marks the end of the 1-month-long holy fasting month of Ramadan. People cheered for Pope Francis when he came to the window on Sunday overlooking St. Peter's Square in Vatican City. For the first time since the start of the lockdown, Pope Francis blessed the faithful in person. With the latest easing of the lockdown, St. Peter's Basilica has fully reopened, and Italy's Catholic churches are once again allowed to hold public masses. Hundreds of Colombians who are stranded at Sao Paulo International Airport have been unable to come home because of the lockdown. Migrants, tourists, and students are among the people stuck after mandatory quarantine because they can't afford to pay for flights or hotels. Colombians are hoping to get a response from the government about when they'll be allowed back into their country. It's just like going out to dinner before the pandemic, only you have a giant plastic lampshade hanging over your head while you eat. A French designer came up with the encasing that will help people safely dine at a restaurant. He said the designs already on the market look like booths in prison visiting rooms, and he wanted to come up with something a little bit more glamorous. The oversized lampshades will cost around €150 a piece. Thanks for watching Global News. If you want to stay up to date on the latest breaking national and international news, be sure to subscribe to our channel.